Overflows.
Unchangeable, the axle of change. Have you ever realized that the more changes are there in your life, the greater is your restlessness and unfulfillment in life? All agitations that is there in your life is basically because of this constant change taking place in life. Why does this happen? Because we do not understand how to live totally. What are aims? How to blend these to create a symphony, a melody, a song, a taste. Sanatan Sanskriti speaks of four essential aims or purusharths. Four purusharths or aim of life accordingly are dharma, arth, kam, and moksha. Dharma means righteousness and duty. Duty towards everyone as you live in life. It is a very comprehensive term. Arth, wealth or prosperity. Kam, desire or pleasure. Or you can include in this sex also. In common terminology, it refers to sex. And lastly, moksha, the meaningful liberation or spiritual realization. These four aims are considered essential for fulfilling and a meaningful life. There is an order that has to be followed, and uniform blending of these at the right moment creates harmony and oneness within. You have now something to share with. In its formless state, this radiates at light. Light illumines each thought, action, and each aspect of life. This sharing brings transformation. Whatever you are doing, do not let the past move your mind. Also, do not let future disturb you, because the past is no more and the future is no more. To live in memories or to live in imagination is to live in the non-existential. And when you are living in the non-existential, you are missing that which is essential, that which remains unchangeable. Around you, everything goes on changing. All changes happen around an axle. Know this axle as unchangeable. This axle is existence, the eternal. A flower blossoms in the morning and by evening withers away. Tomorrow another flower will blossom and then will wither away by evening. This process has been continuing. The blossoming of the flowers is ephemeral, but there is something in the flower that is eternal and remains. That eternal in a flower is its beauty. The beauty of the flower is eternal. This is the essential religion of flower. In a changing world where everything goes on changing, each moment there is something that never changes. That unchangeable is eternal. That unchangeable is you, the essence, your being, and all changes takes place around this essence. But our focus remains on the changing phenomena. This is the cause of misery. In this changeable world, a flower blossoms in the morning and by the evening it withers away. Tomorrow another flower will blossom and then will wither away by evening. The process has been continuing. The blossoming of the flower is ephemeral, but there is something in the flower that is eternal. that eternal in the flower is its beauty. The beauty of the flower is eternal. This is essential religion of the flower. Every day the rose flower blossoms and then withers away. But there is something like pinkiness. There is beauty or magnanimity that cannot be captured. You dissect or analyze the flower, but its beauty and magnanimity cannot be captured through analysis. But you can recognize each rose flower. How do you recognize a rose flower? Between two rose flowers, there is something common, its pinkiness. The tender and essential quality of the color. This pinkiness may vary in shades, but this verily remains common between two flowers. Otherwise, what is the connection between two roses? Then there are other varieties of the flowers like lotus, chrysanthemum, marigold, etc. All these flowers have different colors, fragrances, and magnanimities, but there is something common in all these flowers: its essential nature. If you go deep within each flower, that quality of flowering, soul of the being, a flower, is common in all flowers. Its eternal nature. But there is something common in all flowers, its eternal nature. If you go deep within each flower, that quality of flowering, soul of the being, a flower, is common in all flowers. Each flower has a quality to blossom. Their color, fragrance, individuality, and physical appearance will be different. But the process of blossoming is common in all. This process of blossoming is the essential religion of the flower. Now leave the blossoming of the flower. A man blossoms, a beautiful woman blossoms, stars shine in the sky. There are infinite possibilities of blossoming. Infinite possibilities of blossoming. Each blossoms in its own unique way. One thing you will find common in all these that surrounds you. This is the intense desire. Intense desire, or what is the word used in Hindi? Abhipsa. The intense desire to blossom. We have one word for everything: prafullata, the exuberance of bliss. Prafullata is exuberance of bliss, anand. This word has its origin in flower. Whenever someone is overjoyed, then something blossoms in him. When flower is full of beauty and fragrance within, it blossoms, and that blossoming is the flowering. You can observe something blossoming and overflowing in a person. In a sad person, you will find something is closed. Such a person shrinks. In joy, you expand, and in pain or suffering or sadness, something is withdrawn. This process goes on. There is a different energy field around such a person, a kind of fragrance around him. You can call this aura, something innocent, something indescribable, and something unique. Sitting near such a person, the petals of your inner flower starts opening. There is gratitude that you will find sitting near a flower. There is gratitude that you will find sitting near a flower. This is the reason that flowers have become symbols of bliss. Flowers are carried to the temple. You cannot offer your closed presence to the altar. To the altar, you offer your inner flowering. Offering your inner flowering at the feet, you can beseech. These flowers that you carry and offer at the altar are symbols. Do not be satisfied with offering the flowers. These flowers indicate your life has to blossom like a flower. Now the process of inner flowering has begun. Only then you are worthy of being offered at the altar. Your life has to blossom. What shall you gain by offering flowers that have blossomed? Blossoming of a flower is its offering at the altar. I repeat, blossom. What would you gain by offering flowers that have blossomed? Blossoming of a flower is its offering at the altar. In its blossoming, the flower is already offered. The moment flower blossoms, it has offered itself to the divine altar, and you are carrying the borrowed flowering to the altar. When you do not see any flower on the plant, something seems missing. When flowers blossom, the plant looks like a bride. Flowering is the ultimate. Nothing is beyond it. The blossoming is the flower's enlightenment. This blossoming is flower's enlightenment. Flower has awakened, and that awakening is itself its offering to the divine altar. It has arrived home. Something like this manifests through the awakened one. Enlightenment is inner flowering. Now there is nowhere to go. He is already there, arrived, ready to spread his beauty and fragrance. Winds carry this fragrance far and wide to distant lands, across mountains, oceans, and other boundaries. Wind carries the fragrance far and wide to distant lands, across mountains, oceans, and other boundaries. Just like through the internet, the message reaches far and wide, riding the wings of the digital wireless frequencies. Whatever has blossomed has scattered in all directions. Just like through the internet, the message reaches far and wide, riding the wings of digital wireless frequency. Whatever has blossomed, he has scattered in all directions.